Hello everyone, welcome. Turn on your camera and check Phoebe, JCtrans. Good. Thank you for joining us on Zoom. Please smile. In 3, 2, okay. The company representatives joining us from around the world. We truly appreciate your participation. Today's session is proudly hosted by JCtrans and presented by our special guest from of the company, who will share his professional insights and practical experience on operating. Mr. Joseph Ayala, CEO of YING International Transportation Mexico. Joseph will walk us through a brief company introduction, import requirements and documentation, step-by-step customers clearance process, and how real project cases and what we can learn from them. Now let's welcome Mr. Ayala. Hello.
Thank you to JCtrans for this great opportunity to join this meeting. I appreciate your time. Get you all in one of these logistics expo.
And start the presentation.
All right, let me share screen. International Transportation. We speak English, logistics solutions provider. What that means is, if there's an issue, we can help you solve the issue, basically. We're here to help our customers find solutions for any problems that they might be for quite a while now. The reason we came into Mexico, our customers asked us for support. Our Chinese customers were having issues importing products, containers to come to Mexico, get an understanding of commerce. And so we opened our business. We're showing what we imports, export logistics. We have professional customs clearance team for fast processing, full coverage of US, the leading logistics service provider, help our customers grow. They're building long-term partnerships based on reliable logistics solutions. We can help you with your size, overweight, or just regular containers. If you require armed escorts or unarmed escorts, we can provide that. Consulting, you need help with EMEX, PROSEC, NOM certifications. We're also a registered importer. We have a deep understanding of communication and rapid problem solving, from customs issues to last-minute documentation changes. We respond quickly and efficiently. Proactive planning, transportation processes, a clear accountability. We ensure your cargo crosses the border smoothly and on time. Now, before I get into Mexico Customs Clearance, first, let's talk about Mexico Customs Clearance. I'm sorry, let's talk about Mexico. Sorry about that. In 2024, Mexico recorded $625 billion in imports, marking a 4.5% increase over the previous year. Now, Mexico, in order to protect particularly underpriced, such as tariff to 50%, and have been imposed on 544 products. Give me a second. aluminum, textile, apparel, footwear, furniture, and chemicals to strengthen national production, trade tensions. Because of this, many Chinese-funded enterprises are setting up factories in Mexico in order to be able to sell to the United States. Customs clearance in Mexico possesses a challenge for goods arriving and have turned to us for solutions. In Mexico, finding a partner with strong custom clearance capabilities and problem-solving skills is extremely important. Into Mexico, there's steps of importing into Mexico. First one, you must have a importer, that's the import registry. That is very important. You need to have someone that can do that. This registry is managed by SAT, S-A-T. That's Mexico's tax authority. It allows the government to comply with customs regulations. Now, the alternative to hiring, if you don't have, that is called a comercializadora. It's a little tongue twister right there. This third-party company can be your importer of record, and they'll charge you anywhere between 4 to 7%, depending on the product and the company. The next, a custom broker is essential for clearing customs through Mexico customs, delays, or compliance issues. So make sure to choose wisely. Now, the third is a technical data sheet, ficha técnica. For every product that you plan to import into Mexico, you should have a technical data sheet. This should include the product specifications, the composition of the product or its ingredients, the origin of the product, and its intended use. This helps the custom broker classify your product and get the HS code. As long as you have those three things, you can start importing into Mexico. It's not a fast-paced country for its imports. HS code classification takes for 1 to 15 items, classifying the HS code. Categories determine and how much subject of tax payment. It takes 24 hours customs clearance. Please keep that in mind to get your product out in 1 week. Assumptions on your cargo, and it can take longer at the port. So keep that in mind. Now, I've mentioned NOM. So NOMs are mandatory technical regulations things. We were importing. So NOMs can be product specific composition or formulation, energy efficiency, environmental norms, telecommunication, and IT equipment. Now, not all. So lab testing may do customs clearance. What norms to you shipping into Mexico? Now, norms must be completed before shipping any of your goods. Otherwise, day by day process. You've sent us your technical data page. And for this example, we'll be your importer of record. So you have an importer of record, and that'll be us. He classified it. There was no norms on this particular one. Great. We send that information, you know how much taxes you're going to pay. Now you're ready to ship your cargo into Mexico. At this point, you have a choice. Do you want to do an inspection at, if it's time, your facility, before and send all documentation. Once your cargo arrives, 24 hours later, it shows in the system, and the customer broker can make an appointment to take out your container. Quick and easy. All documentation is on the ship, and if you decide you want to wait to a declaration will be done, to then an inspection. So the custom broker, they will inspect your product. I will inspect the documents, do the pedimiento, which is a declaration, open up the container. They'll send one person from the custom broker and someone from the port, review your cargo, make sure there's no issue. We're going to look at a lot of delays. You'll pay your taxes 24 hours later, 6 to 7 days for your cargo to leave the port. So it's that easy. Once your cargo arrives, if you have extra, get a check from that point, and you will have port delays. It is a slow process. Keep that in mind. You should send all your taxes, you pay your taxes, they will do the port of entry. Keep in mind, customs clearance in Mexico is not a one-day process. Usually less than 7 days if everything goes right and there's no issue. If containers and there's no issues, they will trust you. Now, in Mexico, they have what is called that. You may not be lucky. Before it hits a red light, and it will probably not trust you, and to make sure everything in there is correct. Otherwise, delays will happen, costly delays. Mistakes do happen. We're here to help work your way through that process. Now, if you're a Mexico-US cross-border logistics process, so you will pick up the load from the facility in Mexico. So you're a Chinese manufacturer manufacturing, we'll say, floors. We'll pick up the and commercial invoice. At this point, the U.S. Customs